Why? Why this game in particular? Why is this the game that made me rethink my life, quote unquote? Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna try to go through this as quickly as possible because there's a specific reason I'm making this video. Um, so I saw another video, right? A few months ago. Not a few months ago. It was like last month. I'm pretty sure. I don't exactly remember. And the video was called "My Indie Game Sushi Ben is Looking for English Voice Actors." I thought that this was interesting. I'm always making voices for characters when I'm playing different games that don't really have voices for them, like it's purely just text, like say for instance Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I went through a lot of their games, most of the Phoenix Wright and most of the Apollo Justice. I voiced every single one of them. I find it to be very fun. So, you know, despite my lack of experience as a voice actor, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll put in a thing. However, there was a thing called a demo reel that you had to put in order to, you know, show what you can do. I could have set aside like a few minutes or like 20 minutes just to record some stuff, and however, I didn't do that. I didn't even start. And before I knew it, a week had passed by, and it was no more. I couldn't put in any more. There was like 8,000 applications put into that video. It was like a 8,700 something. I don't fully remember, but I was disappointed in myself, right? I was a little bit angry at myself that I didn't do that, but then another video came out. I don't remember the name of the video, but essentially, you know, there was basically another casting call, right? They had a Discord set up, they had like a whole Google Docs, they also had a list of characters and lines and, you know, like some guidelines for the characters, how we can just kind of do what they want. They were going to choose what their favorite was out of all of them. But, yeah, no, I got super excited about that to a point to where I was kind of jumping around the house because I'm a very mobile person. I move around a lot. So when I get excited, I get a little bit jumpy and I start running around. I don't know why I do this. That's just how my body works. I need to exert my energy. So I have the second chance, and I put in my demo reels. I actually put in my demo reels. I put them in for Ben, for the game Sushi Ben, and then I put it in for a funny little character called Hyakumaru, of which I will put my my shit in right here. So I decided, hey, I have the game now because I bought the game on the Oculus Quest 2, right? And I found it to be really fun. I'm doing the same exact thing as I would do in any other game that is primarily just text. I read through it and I did voices for them. And some voices kind of fucked up my throat, but you know what? It's fine. And I decided, hey, I want to make a video revolving around this. Maybe I could talk about like, hey, there's a Discord that's talking about the voice acting. You know, maybe you can go in there. The Discord's still available, by the way. I'll put a link to the video in the description just so that you guys can go take the Discord invite and go take a look at that. They're not doing applications anymore that pass by. In fact, I wanted to get this video done before that happened, right? Before all of the applications were put down, because I just wanted to do that. You know, that was kind of the deadline that I set for myself, and I waited until the very last week. I got the video done, you know, or at least I got it recorded. I got like a little script going, and I was like, okay, the very next day, I'm gonna start actually doing the video. You know, I'm actually going to start editing it and all that type of stuff. However, I get sick. It is the very last week. It's like Wednesday at this point, and the applications end on Sunday. So I was just watching as the days go by. You know, my throat is in pain. I have a horrible cough. I have a headache. So I could not perform to my best abilities when going through the video. And that made me very, very upset. And eventually the time passes where the applications are done. And also, going back to the applications, I kind of messed up my applications because, I wanted to do a redo for what I did beforehand with Ben and Hyakumaru. However, with what they were using, it was like a Google application thing or whatever, you cannot take out what was already submitted. So I said, okay, look at these files instead. This is the redo. However, I sent a shittier version of it, and if I still have the shittier version on my computer, I'll send it to you guys. But I basically made a compressed version of these that sounds more like shit, but I can still like use around to like say, hey, you know, what can I do with this? You know, what can I do to improve and whatnot? Aside from video quality, because the quality was shit. And, I accidentally sent that instead of the actual ones that I wanted to send. So I put in another zip file, basically saying, hey, ignore everything else, look at this one. I feel like they're just gonna take one good look at my file setup and just be like, nah, this guy's stupid. So, all of this made me just kind of think about my horrible, horrible habit of trying to get stuff done right at the last moment. Like, I'll procrastinate, and then I try to get stuff done at the last minute. I'm sure a lot of you kind of have that same habit. Let's be honest. There's definitely some people out there that do the exact same thing. I know that you do it. Don't lie to yourselves. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, within the next 30 days of this video being made, I'm going to have another video out. That is going to be my goal for the following month, essentially, is to have another video out. Because I have an idea for a video, but it's going to take me a little while to get the stuff done I want to get done, because I have to specifically get good at a certain game, and then I have to reach a challenge goal, and then I have to edit all of that. I have another video just in case, but I haven't even started that one either, so no matter what, I have to make a video within the next 30 days of this video coming out. So, yeah, no, I hope to see you then. This is, I'm just kind of messing around right now with this video. I just want to move on from this. I want to move on from this right now, but it made me think about voice acting as well. So I'm going to incorporate that in hopefully the next video that comes out. Alright, bye.